listen to your playlists uninterrupted, even offline. Enjoy 2 months for 800 Naira now and cancel anytime. Tap the banner to learn more.
All right, guys. It's a new day. Let's get the stream started. Let's get this day over with. Today is Friday. Let's get the day over with. Let's do what we need to do best, and let's end it. Let's end it this strong. Let's do what we need to do. All right, guys. Looking at what we have right now. What do we have right now? What we have right now. Okay, first thing, let's look at our FOREX factory. Let's see what's going on up there. Let's look at so today's Friday. Today is the 5th of September. The year is almost over. We actually have about 3 more months to go, and I'm kind of excited about it. So you can see our FOREX factory that we have a couple of news events that we have stacked up today. We have unemployment claim, unemployment rate. Basically, we have NFP today, and I'll also be streaming that today. When we trade on TikTok, when we're live on TikTok. So I'll be streaming that particular stream. Hopefully my TikTok studio I've downloaded by then, because I've been struggling with it since yesterday. I know what's going on, but hopefully it must have downloaded by the time I want to stream. So that's what I have right now. So let's go back to our chat. Let's watch our chat and see what's going on, and we can continue our stream. And basically just continue our stream. So down to the chart. This is good. 15 minutes time frame. I already marked up a line. I was thinking this particular candle will close below, so we can get an opportunity to sell below, but we didn't. Price didn't do that. Instead, price decided to give us a weak rejection around that area, which left the trade invalid. So let's dive right into the trade, and let's break it down bits by bits, and let's see how we can profit from it. So first thing first, I want to go to my daily time frame, and let's start with the daily. So obviously we know that gold is currently at an all-time high. Basically, gold has gotten to a level gold has gotten to a very high level. You get like all-time high. We created like highs upon highs in the last 2 days, 3 days. Okay, 2 days. You can see this was the first high. Second day created a new high. This one, which was yesterday couldn't create a new high. Instead, it broke the previous daily low, and it's currently like this. So I can see that price is relaxed and it's kind of ranging. So after we see a range, we might likely get a drop or a continuation. So there are two things that price can do after a bullish momentum. So you get me? I don't know if that makes sense. So that's something that price usually do after a bullish momentum. So next thing I want to do is go to my 4 hours. Okay, I can see that the daily has a daily resistance here. So we created has the resistance. So let me drop to my 4 hours time frame, and let's start working our way through on the 4 hours. So on the daily, you can also see that this resistance actually hold on the 4 hours as well. On the daily, you can see price got there and also rejected the level. You can see it dropped down a bit. So that's what I can see going on right here. So if I drop down to my 1 hour time frame, let's look for levels on the 1 hour, what we can do. So on the 1 hour, we have our recent support level. This is like a recent support level where price rejected from. We also have another support here on the early time frame. So this level, I'm leaving it here until I drop to the lower time frame, then I'll see what it's doing. So on the lower time frame, this is actually a level here that's actually a very strong level, and you got rejection. So let's see how many people between that rejection, about 30 people range between this rejection. So this is what we're working with. This is what I have right now. The only thing that looks clean, the only thing that looks good is sales. Otherwise, I can't really see any strong buying pressure or any strong buying momentum. The only thing that's catching my attention right now is the buys, the sales actually. So sales below here is going to be what I'm looking for today. So I need price to actually close below this level, and I'll look for opportunities to sell it. To sell below is what I have for this pair. So I want price to actually break below so I can look for opportunities to sell. So if I don't get anything like that, I'll just let it be, and I always won't bother myself about it. So, but this is the only thing I have going on here. Looking for opportunities to sell the price and to be below 3549.98. So we're already good for the week. You can decide to just round up the week today, even without even looking for any trade. So I'm just here for the whole fun of it. You get me? You can decide, like, you can usually decide not to bother about any opportunities. You get? We're here for the fun of it. So that's it. So for buys, let me see how buys can work right now. So this area is actually good for buy. Reasons B is that this is a rejection area. This is where price has gotten to before and rejected, and that's what price is currently doing. So if I'm to look for buys right now, I want price to give me some rejection, and I will consider that. So let me get what I'm looking for. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. One second, guys. So this is basically what I'm looking for. Just give me 1 second. Let me figure out what I'm looking to do. Okay, guys, just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I just need to pick up something. I'll be right back and we'll continue from where we stop. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Where's that too? Okay, guys, I was talking about what I need price to do in order for me to get into a selling opportunity or a buying opportunity instead, because I've already said that if price break below this level, this is where I want to look for opportunities to like when price break below this level, this is where I want to look for opportunities to sell. Like I need a break, then I look for a retest, then I'll set the price. That's what I was talking about here. But let's give an instance of where I will look to buy the price, since this is looking like this is a rejection level. So price can actually reject from there. So what I want price to do is create a resistance like the way it's doing right now. So I need like a bearish candle like this. Then the next one, if I can get like a bullish closure above the zone, this way, then I can look for opportunities to like buy the price to the upside, buy at the break of the high to cover this entire range. So this is what I'm also looking for, and this is what I like to see in order for me to go for longs. So that's basically it. That's basically it. So for sales, the same thing. I need to see price closing below the structure because it's looking good. So if I can see if you can see the very structure closing below like this, then I can split price to sell based on the structure. You have clean candles on the left, so this is what I'm looking at. And if I get this, I'll be so in. I should be so I'm so in. So that's it. So let's look at GJ quickly. Let's see what GJ is doing. It's very important for us to look at all the pairs that we're working with and see how we can capitalize around it. So GJ actually played out something about yesterday. I did a breakdown on GJ yesterday, and I actually noticed that GJ played out perfectly well yesterday. There was actually a decent trade on GJ yesterday. GJ actually played out well yesterday. So let me show you guys quickly what I'm talking about, so you guys see what I'm talking about. So let's go to GJ and let me show you guys. So this is GJ. This was the trade of yesterday. So this was the analysis I did. I break down the levels. I'm looking for price to break above this level, and you can see that GJ did that. So this was exactly the same time I was waiting for gold buys. That's when GJ played out, and it's what would have worked out perfectly well. We just had a stop like below this level for like 10p, and price moved over 28p. So this is crazy. Like this is a very nice ratio. What this was like one to this is like if you do your risks well, you'd have made like times three of your like times three of your risks actually on this single trade, which was very good. So let's break down GJ. Let's see what GJ is telling us, and let's do our magic. Let's see how we can capitalize around it, and let's see what the price has to offer. So GJ is currently pushing down right now. You can see it's currently pushing down right now. So let's do something here. First of all, let's remove all join because we have no business with that. And let's start with hold on guys, 1 second. One second guys. Okay guys, let's do our magic. So let's start with the daily time frame and let's work our way through from the daily. Looking at GJ daily time frame, GJ is pushing up, is pushing bullish. We also have a level of resistance here. So this is the level of resistance I'm watching closely. One second guys. I'm setting up some stuff. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, let's go again. So this is GJ. This is GJ. This is GJ. Daily time frame. So I noticed that we have a level of resistance at this very top. So I'm looking at that resistance because it's also a key factor. So what I need to do is, if I drop down to my 4 hours time frame, I need to start looking for my levels on the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, I noticed that we have a level of resistance above here, and also have a level of support. So you guys know I trade breakout, so I'm looking for a structure where which I can trade off from. So if I drop down to the 1 hour time frame, I can also notice that price is leaving a strong break rejection, and also looking like it doesn't want to close above this level here. So it's rejecting on this level, which you can notice that this is also a rejection area where price have rejected multiple times. You can see the rejection here, you can see the rejection here, you can also see the rejection here. This is a highly a rejection area. So if I drop down to the 30 minutes, I can see that in 30 minutes is probably looking like a breakout. So price is looking like it wants to close back into the range, and that will be an opportunity for us to look for opportunities to actually sell price. Now this is a very strong bullish candle, so I won't want to just jump into the sell with the next candle. So what I want price to actually do is, from this actual move, I want the next candle to like give us a bearish, a fence bullish closure like this. That's the next candle. Then I can look to sell off the next candle to the downside like this. So this is what I want. So I want this candle to take a deep breath and stop pushing the way it's pushing, so I can look for opportunities to sell it. So that's what I'm looking for on GJ, and that's how I'm seeing GJ currently. So I just have to wait for everything to meet up my criteria, and I'll look for opportunity. This candle needs to take a cheap bill. So that's it, guys. So if I get any, so let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Is there, if there's anything else, I'll let you guys know. Then I also have to go over to what's it called? Look at what the Drive is doing. Look at synthetic. Look at what volatility is doing, and see if we can get any opportunity. So the trade I called yesterday was cool. I closed off for position, but the one I had came back and it was at break even. Wow. This is what it is. So this is volatility. This is volatility 25. And let's start doing our magic. So first of all, price has broken below an 8-hour support. This is an 8-hour support here, which price has broken below. So I don't know, this could likely be that price wants to start pushing to the downside, but we'll figure that out in a bit. But for now, hold on guys. So for now, there's nothing we can do but just look at the charts for a bit. So looking at if I drop down to the 1 hour, or the 4 hours precisely. So jump down to the 4 hours, you can see that the 4 hours is giving us a new structure, like price wants to actually push downwards. This is high, this is low, this and this is also a, if I zoom out, you can see that this is also a rejection area price got to. This is an area price that rejected multiple times, and you can see this is a major drop. So you can actually see that price can most likely drop from this area and get to this point. And if you know that 25 very well, you know that if you want to move, it actually moves. Like if you get to a level, a point where it wants to move, just know that price will actually jive from that area. Like price will immediately start moving from that area. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Price has closed. Let's see how the gold close. So close, gold didn't do anything I need. Let's wait for the next 15 minutes. For the next 15 minutes, we know what's going on and we start doing what we need to do. All right, guys. So gold has not done anything I want to do. You can see how the structure is. So I have to just wait for it to do what it needs to do in order for me to consider it. Like I said, I need a bearish closure and a bullish closure before I consider going for longs. If you didn't see, just go back in the video, you see what I'm talking about, so you understand how I'm looking to probably enter this trade. So let's go over to volatility and let's continue breaking down this particular pair. I'll break it down. So looking at the 4 hour time frame, this is where it is right now. So the next thing I want is if I drop down to the 1 hour. Let's see. So the 1 hour is actually it actually came for a retest, but I don't know if this is the retest that price actually wants to do to start driving upward, because I need to like get to this point. But probably if I drop to a much lower time frame, probably it actually did, because if you looking at the way it is now, this is where price came to retest. But let's see if you can see something else on the lower time frame. Looking at the 30 minutes or the 15. So the 30 minutes still didn't really give me much of a retest, but this is the level where price rejected from. So this could be where price wants to reject from. You get me? Looking at the 15 minutes as well. 15 minutes, I think you can get what you need now. So in 15 minutes, price came to do a proper retest there in 15 minutes and even did an engulfing candle. So you might likely see a drop from here, but my confidence is not too high about it. I need a price to like get in deeper before I look for opportunities. But I'm looking like you might actually get opportunity. Like from this area, price might likely sell. But let's see how it is. Let's see how it is for now. But I'm not looking to get into the trade now, but anything can happen. Maybe that price doesn't want to do a deep retracement. There might just be a shallow retracement for it to actually start pushing to the downside. Let me take a peek on gold. Okay, gold is pushing down. While with my actually get a opportunity on gold. But I won't be staying long on today's stream. I won't be staying long. So hopefully we get a trade in the next. Hopefully, get a trade in the next 10 minutes and we can comment from there. Hopefully, get a trade. So let's look at you can see this trade might actually might actually work well. But if you let's just leave it. I'll come back to it and let me just save the image, send it to the group. Then I'm looking at this because I'm actually looking at it. Let me just then we'll come back to it and see how it goes. Um, let me send it to the group. Um, okay, so let's see. So let's go over to the next one. This might actually push. Funny enough, this trade might actually push. Let's go back to the next one. Let's see what's price going on. The next pair while we wait for gold. So this is roughly 31x. Let's start from the 8 hours, then work our way through to the lower time frame. So looking at volatility 31x, you can notice the price is moving downward. Like it's actually in a range. It's actually in a range, kind of a range, but the range is actually giving us lower lows and lower high. You can see the range. It's actually in a range. So, but there's actually a trend inside the range. So what I need to do, this is the 8 hours time frame. Now let's look for our highs and lows on the 8 hours. So this is the level where price has gotten to before and rejected. That's good. And this is also a level we should watch closely because this is also a rejection area where price can reject from. So that's on the 8 hours. If we drop down to the 4 hour time frame, you can see that price broke below. It actually closed below that level. So is this 4 hours doing the retest or not? So we will know in the next 53 minutes. But hopefully this candle doesn't close above. If it closes back into the zone, then there is a no on this particular chart. So you go into the 1 hour, looking at the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour is pushing back right to the upside, and you can see on the left hand side is a rejection area for different things. So both time frame are telling me different things entirely. So this should be my rejection area where I want price to form a retest for me to look for anything. So let me adjust this line a second to this level. Let me see if I have anything. Yes, this is better. This is a much better level. This is actually a much better level. So I want price to come deep into the zone, and let me see if I can get price retesting this area. And this is where I'll likely look to sell. Just look for selling opportunities at another level. That's what I want price to do. So let's wait. Okay, we already got that previously. Price already done that previously on the 15. and on the 30. But it would be good if it comes up here and to do like it be like a double bottom, double top kind of shape. So price will be like double bottom rejection area, those stops like above, and you can look to sell the price to the downside. So this is something else you can see at on volatility 31x. So okay, this is gold. I can notice that gold rejected this level again. So let's just wait. Let's just wait and see in the next 7 minutes if we'll get what we need, and we can look to jump into the trade. So this is also something you can look. So I'll start posting on Twitter. So let me copy this and I will send this to Twitter and look for opportunities. Copy the image, save the image, paste it there. Okay, so the next one, let's look at the next one while we wait. We have about 6 more minutes to the end of the candle. If anything, gold is rejecting this level right now. It's actually doing a rejection, massive rejection. So what will happen is if price close bullish and bearish like this, like bearish rejection like this, I think I'll look for opportunities to go long when price break above these highs and put myself like into the zone. This is 22 people is okay, and I can look to buy to the top. So if price close like this, weak bear, it's leaving us with a very long weak rejection, then I'll consider going for longs on it. So let's just wait for now and see how the candle close. Hopefully it doesn't push up. We have about 6 more minutes. I don't want this candle to flip bullish and start pushing upward. If it does that, I have no interest in the trade. So let's just wait. See, it's flipping already, but if it flips and start pushing up, I have no interest. Actually, I have no interest. But I have to wait. This candle has closed bearish before I consider buying it. You understand? If I consider buying it, but it's flipping. It's moving. It's about to move. It's about to move. But let's wait. Let's see how the 15 close. We also have a 5 minutes resistance. Yeah, so let's take note of this. Let's take note of this because these days with the volume on gold, all this level matters a lot. So I'm just going to observe this. I'm just observing it. So I'm not trying to place any trade. I'm already in profit for the week, so I'm not trying to place any random trades. So I'll just observe it and see it has broken above the highs. So I think you can anticipate price will just pop to the upside for extra 30p. So we'll come back to it and see if it's exactly what price did while I continue breaking down the pairs. So let's jump down to the next one, which should be roughly 75.1x, and let's see what's price going on. So this is 75.1x, and price has done his quick mini retest and is popping down. So let's see something. Let's see something. So price is currently ranging. We have a range that price is moving around, and this is what we're working with. Anyways. Let's drop to a lower. Let's go drop to a different pair. I'm not really looking for anything here. This is flat 10. I'm liking the structure. Let's drop to something. Let's drop something else again. Let's see something else. This is volatility 50. Okay, this was the pair I went on buys yesterday. Yeah, this was the pair I went on buys yesterday, and this was our buy. Our buy was around here, and price actually moved to. Price got to this level. This was a major level. This was actually a major level. So if you're in, this should be where you look to pull this position. But price moved. I got profit from it. My price was around here. See, this is let's measure it this way. Let's see where price moved 2 to 1, or let's say how many. Normally we chase 2 to 1 in this one. So you can see price easily got to 2 to 1 here, and if you hold it to this place, you have made extra money. See, even though you move your stop after this retest and price moving up, you move your stop to quickly, price never got to till you got to this point. You understand? You get me? So this is it. So what is going to happen now is nothing's going on now. Let's drop to the 8 hours. Let's see what the 8 hours. So 8 hours are changed. This is change of structure. Now it's showing us the rebias with bearish momentum. So what we need price to do in order for us to get involved in this trade, we need like this is already a breaker test on its own. Price has retested this level here to fall to the downside. So we already missed it already. So what we need is price breaking this level, just breaking below this level here, and coming back for retest, then we can look for opportunities, or better still breaking the major support that held yesterday. So this is the major support that price held yesterday. So price break below that low, you can look for opportunities, and we want, once price break below, we want price to retest this area here. This will be a good area for retest for us to sell from. To get, this is a retest area. This is where I want price. This is a rejection area I would like to sell price from. So if I get that, it's going to be a good thing. So this is gold. Gold is rejecting after the break of the high is rejecting. So I like the structure right now. So now we have we have a resistance level. Resistance I was talking about. I was fixing the resistance level. So I think that in the next 30 minutes, if the next 15 minutes, we'll likely get a possible setup with price close, always closing. So now I cannot longer look for buyers above because price has actually broken above the highs and came back into the zone. So this is not what I was expecting price to do. So this is giving us two different things. It has broken highs and has broken lows. So we have to just wait at this point and wait for price to give us something significant and we go in. So you can see in the 5 minutes to price never broke above. So you can notice that all time frame matters a lot. Like all time frame matters a lot. How price be on every time frame tells you one or two things about that exact candle or structure. So all time frame plays a huge part while trading. Like all conditions of plays a huge part. So you can see price is dropping massively. So let's see if this in the next 1 minute we can get. Hey guys, I think we might get a opportunity on gold right now. So let's see if we can get opportunities. Now, I need to risk lower. Like if you have made profit this week, just reduce your risks. Reduce all the risks you have in stock for today, so we can don't risk. Don't just use very small risks. Or better still, you can stay off the chart if you made profit and you're okay with the profit you have made. You get. So we have about 3 more seconds. Let me see where I likely put my stop and everything. So my stop should be around this level. So let me mark that up first. But I might likely adjust the stop loss if the trade plays out. So what I want price to do is just do a retest and I'll get in from the retest after price. So this is what I want price to do. Close the waist closing below. Then the next candle to like retest like this. Then once it breaks its low, I look to buy at the break of the low. This is what I'm looking for. This is exactly what I need price to do at this point for me to get into this trade. So let's wait. So 2 more seconds. I don't think we even get the closure we need. We didn't get the closure we need. Safe. Price is big ass. Big ass. So but we can no, nothing like bots. It doesn't like bots, don't worry. It doesn't like bots. We wait for the 30 minutes. Now wait for the 30 minutes. Now wait for the 30 minutes. So if you get what we need in the next 40 minutes, look for opportunities. But for now, there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. We have to just wait. Yeah, have to wait. Price might actually push. Like funny thing that price might actually push. Price might actually push. Might be an impulsive trade. Price might just break this low and start driving downwards. Exactly like you can see it's breaking his low now. It might just push. Price might actually just push. You can see it's already pushing. Price might actually push. But this is not what I was looking for. This is not what I was anticipating. This is not what I was interested in. So he's free to do whatever he wants to do at this point because it's not my setup, it's not my plan, and I'm following my plan, I'm following my rules, I'm following what I need to follow in order for it to profit and in order to profit it and make money from it. So if I don't get what I want, then there's no point for me listening to trade. So we have just 30 more minutes. So in 30 minutes, if we don't get what I need, that will be the end of the stream. I'll end the stream and we will continue next week because we're already good for the week. I'm going to drop down all the trades we played this week and see how it is. So just wait and see how the candle close. Close well. If it close way too deep, I'm no longer interested. So let's wait. Let's continue our breakdown on volatility and let's drop to the next pair and see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. So this is volatility 51x. Have I changed 51x before? I don't know, but let's see. Let's drop to the 8 hours. Let's start from 8 hours and see what's going on. So the 8 hours is also trending downward a bit. Price has come down for retest, local of structure, like it will start pushing down. So now what do you have? We have these levels here. The price will come and retest. Yeah, if we want to do that. So let's drop to the 4 hours. Let's see what the 4 hours is telling us. And we know what we're going to do. The 4 hours has its own thing going on. Okay. I don't like this pair. I like this pair. Let's drop down. Let's see something that is giving us a potential of us trading. This is about 600 and it's rejecting this level. And you can see the 4 hours giving us a strong engulfing candle. Look at 8 hours. Let's see what's going on in 8 hours. So 8 hours too is also rejected on this level before. Let's put the line there and let's trace the line. So this is a level that price has retested and rejected multiple times in the past. So what we need to do is see how we can capitalize around it, how we can drop into an opportunities around this level. So that should be our very next target. So hold on guys. So what I need to price to do is if I drop to the 1 hour, since I've checked the 4 hours already, I can see okay, there's a structure price book below back into the zone and it's looking like it's pushing up. So I need like a place price can retest so I can get into an opportunity. So looking at the way it is right now, I need price to break above this level. Let's see if price can break above and come back down for a retest. So it can come down here for a retest. Yeah, this level is going to be good for retest. If price come down now for a retest at this level, I can look to buy it to the up. So this is something that we can also look at, and it's looking good. Or price can break above the level, come back down by the pair. So this is also something you should consider for longs on Varsity 100. So I'm also going to send this out to the group and let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. So let me send it out to the group. Wow. This setup I'm looking for. So you guys see this simply that don't look for candlestick pattern around that level. Once you see a candlestick pattern, then you can need to go in. So we have about 10 more minutes. So in the next 10 minutes, we will know if we're going to have a potential buys or potential potential sales on goods. We have about 10 more minutes. So see how the play is going. So let's drop to the next one. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what the next one is going on. So I don't like the 1X. It's not looking good. It's not looking clean. And let's just go from the 8 hours. Let's looking at the best. Let's begin out the best from the 8 hours time frame, which looks better. So this is 151X. 151X is crazy enough. Price came up for a retest, yeah, and fell back down. Like he has done his thing. Came up for a retest, yeah. Let's take a peep. When did this happen? This happened yesterday in the morning. Oh wow, it didn't even struggle, didn't even do anything, just came back up. This is retest. This is a small double top and started falling. That's crazy. This was wow. Even the second entry itself is not we skeptical about it. This is the second entry. Wow. Let's look at the 15. Okay, I'm going to sell from here. This is crazy. So now after that, price started ranging and it started giving us a small break and retest. Price broke above this level. Did the big engulfing candle. Then you could buy from here. But where is it going to be your target? You put your stop loss below here. Did you get it to 2 to 1? But yeah, I got to 2 to 1. Wow, that's crazy. when did this happen? And that's crazy. Anyways, we're just waiting for gold right now to see what gold is going to do. We have roughly about 7 minutes, and gold is taking its time, but we might likely get an opportunity on gold. So let's see how close in 7 minutes. We know which trade is good. Let's see where the structure lies. Let's see. Okay. So surplus will like be above the previous 15, around 27 pips. Okay, I can reach 0.5% on this. So it's not bad. It's not bad. So let's continue our breakdown. Let's go over to the next one. Let's see what's going on. Let's go over to the next one. Look what's going on. So this is volatility 75. I think it has made me some money over the past few days. So let's see. Just few years and few days. So let's look at 8 hours. If I look at the 8 hours, let's take a zoom out and see what's going on. So this was the level I talked about one time like that on the stream, that this is where price will likely come down with test. Please, if you're just tuning in, please give us a like or subscribe to the page. Show some love to the page. So this is the area I spoke about one time on the stream, that price will likely get there and break below the structure, and that's exactly what price is doing. Price broke below the 8 hours resistance support, sorry, and you can see that price is doing its own thing and trying to come up. So you can actually catch like a counter trend to the upside and also sell it back down. But sometimes this price might already be way too oversold, and you might be selling it way too late. So let's look for opportunities at the down for you to look for opportunities from the downside for you to look for buy. So we have about 5 more minutes to the end of this candle. Let's see if we can get what we need in the 5 minutes. If we don't get it, like I said, if we don't get what we need in 5 minutes, this is where I end my stream. So I'm looking to see if I can get any opportunity on gold. The 15 minutes now flip bullish, and see this is a rejection area like I talked about. So let's see this area stand. If I don't get anything, probably doing you that just stay active. I will send out trade the group. So if you're not in the group, this is the link. You can just um, you can just join. You just join the group. Join the group. I post trade for free, and you'll just start trade every single. So 5 more minutes, guys. So 5 more minutes. So what I want to do in this pair, let's jump in the 4 hours. Let's see what the 4 hours is doing. 4 hours is gradually pushing up. The 1 hour, you can see some bearish candle now on the 1 hour time frame, and that's about it. So let's see if we can get price breaking above this level here and coming back for a small retest, then we can look to buy. But for now, there's nothing going on. So if for sales, what I will look for, if price actually want to sell when it gets here, is I want price to do something like this. When price gets to this point, probably it should break inside, probably retest this level, then it should come down, create do another retest, then we can sell off from here. So this is something I need price to do in order for me to sell it. You understand? In order for me to sell it. If I don't get something like this, I'm not interested in the whole setup. So this is what I need price to do in order for me to look at potentials or opportunities for me to just jump into the trade. You guys, opportunities for me to jump into the trade. So if I don't get that, I'm not interested in it. So 4 more minutes. Wood is still doing its thing. Hopefully we get the closure we need in 4 minutes below the structure, and we can look to jump into wood for opportunities, like jump into both opportunities. 4 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes now. So where's my tools? Let me just still kind of get ready just in case price does what I want, does the way, just close the way I want, so I can look to go in and make some profit from it. So that's about it. It's going to be a sell. It's going to be a pending order. I'm spending order a lot. Let's continue from where we stopped. Let's look at the next pair, which is volatility 10. It's 10 to 10 as let's drop to the 8 hours. Look up to the 8 hours, look what's going on. So in the 8 hours, price didn't come up to this level to retest. It did its own thing and it's dropping. It happens. You get me? It happens. It's not every time price will get to where you want it to get to before you start moving. So it happened. So if I drop to my 4 hours time frame, let's see. So 4 hours is already doing its own thing. So we can look for price to probably come back here for a retest. Then you can continue selling it if you're looking for selling opportunities. That's what I'm currently seeing. So price is actually falling from, it's already falling, but seems like this pair doesn't want, it's not like getting to this level before you push it down. But price already done is, let's just wait, let's just wait. There's nothing serious to see here. There's nothing serious to see here. Just wait. And I like guys know if I consider anything for now. But for now, I'm not really liking the way the whole structure is, the way everything is. So I actually need price to actually come back, or price need to come back into the zone, like inside it, and do something. Then I can sell it. If I don't get that, I'm not interested in it as well. So let's drop down to the next time frame, which is what is 25 1x. And 25 1x is going up. Price came into the zone, came back up, never gave us an entry. Or probably did, probably did. But never gave us an actual entry to go in. Just a fake out. Yeah, it's a fake out. Break back into the zone. We tested this level. It was gave you some weak rejection. If you're looking for sales, you quickly cut your sales off quick once you see this bullish closure on and 1 hour. You see a bearish and bullish here. Once you see this bullish closure, so I'll look to like sell buy above when this price close. Let's look at the 15 minutes again. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, this is where I look to buy. I look to buy from around here. Stop loss be below here. Price actually moved to the upside. We have about 1 more minute to the end of the candle, and gold is not looking like it wants to close below. So if gold close bullish, like I said, I'll not be interested in it, and I cannot just place a buy above here because first of all, this range is there, and secondly, it's not a fake out. It's just range. So I need price to actually close below the way it's about to close. Then I look for opportunities. So I'm getting ready, guys. Crack my bones, pick up my device, go to my app, pick up my tools. Let's see the range first of all. Below. This is a whipping 10 pips. So I'll be selling below this structure here, and my stop loss will be above this candle. I don't necessarily need a retest, but this is just my zone, and this is what I'm going to be doing. But I need price to, I don't want the next candle to just start pushing down. I actually need okay guys, we're triggered, we're in on the trade. We're in, guys, we're in. Trade is active. So this is how I'm going to manage the trade. Since we are broken below the low, if this particular candle right now come back up and break its own high, that's where I look to close 50% of my position. Like if this particular candle come back up to close this break above its own high, I close 50%. So that's it. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how this trade plays out. I'm in profit. I basically I even entered late. Funny enough, I entered late. So let's see how it goes. Right, trade is active, guys. So let's see how it goes. So if this candle goes back or flip bullish, I close 50%. Yeah. Then then I allow the rest to get to the other 15 minutes. But this is what I have right now. So let's see if price will play out to my favor, and let's see if we're going to make any money from it. So that's just it. That's what I have right now. So once the price gets to 10 pip, look to move stop to break even, and not look to move stop to break even. Get me? Look your stop loss to break even, and you look to close when price moves. So we're actually close to 10 pip. Actually close to 10 pip. So this is 10 pip mark here. That's 12. Yeah. So let's wait and let's see how this plays out. Nice. Let's wait and see. Looking at structure, price closing below. This is actually a good setup. It's actually a good setup. But if price starts looking to break its own high, this is why I look to get out. Like get out quickly, manage my risks. Manage my risks. I cannot afford to take losses. You understand? Necessary losses. So holding on, guys. 11 more minutes. Let's see. Let's see how this trade plays out. Let's see how this trade plays out. Let's see how this trade plays out, guys. So looking like let's see how it plays out. It will be good if the 15 minutes, the 5 minutes close. It will be good if the 5 minute close bearish. Close bearish is good. Like it's just close bearish. Then I know that I can actually adjust my stop to this level. You understand? Like I'll adjust my full stop instead of saying managing and closing. I'll just adjust my full stop to that level. So I'll show you guys this is like basically how to manage your risks, how to lose lesser than you expected when price is not going your way. You understand? So we have about a few more seconds. Let's see how the candle close. Then we know exactly what we're doing. So because it's looking like the 1 minute is printing out bullish candle. So let's see. This trade is supposed to actually push down. It's supposed to actually push down. So let's see. Let's see. Few more seconds. Is the candle is turning green. So I'll be looking to once it starts breaking this highs, I'll start managing my trade. I'll manage my trade immediately. Manage my trade like immediately. 8 more seconds. Let's see. Hopefully the next 5 minutes can push the price down because I don't like the way the candle is closing. So I don't like the way the 5 minutes close. So once this candle breaks its own high, I'm closing my position, guys. I'm managing my risks and I'm closing my position, which is very important to me. I'm managing my risks. I'll close like most of my position at 19 pips. I close most of my position at 19 pips. So this is me going to be managing my trade. It's important. Like if it breaks above this high here, I breaks above this high. So because I expect this high to maintain its teas. So I'm not closing anything now. So if price breaks above this high. So we're back at entry. If you're afraid of the trade, you can look to get out at this point. But I'm still holding, using my risks, managing my risks, doing it properly to see how it goes. So let's see if we get the push. Let's see if price wants to push right now and give us what we need. Let's see if price push right now and give us what we need. Seeing the trade, still very much active. Prices at our entry right now. So let's see if if we're gonna make money from this as well. So we got a bit of drawdown. We got about 13 pip in drawdown. Each trade gave us like a 13 pip drawdown. So let's see. So we got 10 pips, guys. Okay, not yet. Don't mind me. Not yet. Not yet 10 pip. But let's see. So price at the 5 minutes has broken below is previous low, which is good. You can see it's broken below the previous low, which is good. So let's see if the drive can continue. Let's see if the drive can continue. Let's see if the drive can continue. But we should just move back up. I will close everything. Like I'll close all my position at this point. If this trade decides to push back up to this point, I wouldn't even bother about. I'll close everything here. I'll close everything here. So let's wait, guys. Let's wait. Let's see. Let's see how the trade goes. Let's see how it plays out. There's momentum here. There's clean candles to the left hand side. So the trade is expected to actually move if we want to go to our favor. So I expect the trade to move since there are clean candles to my left. So I expect it to actually drive. So let's see. We're in profit. We're in profit. We're in small profits. We're basically like in 5p profits. So which is not good enough. But regardless. So let's see. We have about 7 minutes to the end of this 15 minutes candle. So I need this candle to actually drive and give us some momentum. Like we need candle moving. So I've actually moved my stop loss. I moved my stop loss to this 15 minutes high now. My stop loss is actually here. So I reduced my stop because I don't need this price breaking above this one high. So I have no interest in this price breaking its own high. So I moved my stop loss to okay. Let me even send it out to the group so everybody can know where my stop loss is right now. So I've cut off my risk. My risk is low. Now I'm risking like 18 people on this trade instead of initial 32 pips. So I have like 18 pip risk. So I've reduced my risk like almost close to 2 times on my risk. So now first of all I was already risking small on the trade, and now I've cut off my risk to much lower. So if I'm losing this trade, I'm losing just fraction of my profits. It's very small fraction of my profits we have made this week. But if the trade decides to go my way, so you see the 5 minutes rejecting. So 5 minutes actually rejecting. So this trade is not if you wanted to go out of my way, it shouldn't be struggling like this. The trade is actually struggling, and which is not good. It's actually struggling. 5 more seconds to the end of. Let's see. Wait. Let me look at the 5 minutes. Let me see if okay the level here. That shouldn't do anything. Okay, the 5 minutes are closed below, closed strong, but bearish below. So I expect this new 5 minutes candle to actually push down, actually drive to the downside. So let's see. Let's see if we get that. Let's see if we can get some profit out of this trade. This trade is taking so long. I don't like the fact that trade is taking so long to actually move. I was thinking that we should be done and over with by now. It's taking too long to move. So I need this trade to actually move right now. I need to move. But guys, I'm just showing you guys the whole structure. My stop loss was above here. Mind you, price can still decide to get to my stop loss and don't come to this previous stop. But I don't like the structure. It's actually going against my whole setup. If it actually breaks above this level, it's going against my rules and everything. So I have to like manage the risks based on how I trade. Do you understand? I have to actually manage how I trade. But what I'm going to do instead is this is how I'm going to manage my risks again inside this. So if this particular trade breaks above this 5 minutes high, this is where my stop loss is. It breaks above the 5 minutes high, which is around 13 pips. I'm going to close 50%. If it breaks above this 5 minutes high, I'll close 50% and highlight it. See, this is it. You manage your risks to the fullest. Like manage it. Understand? Risk is the only thing as a trader. Risk is the only thing you can manage as a trader. Like your risk. So that's it. Let's see how the 15 minutes goes. It's pushing upwards actually. The 5 minutes is actually pushing upwards at this point. And I'm not liking it. Like I said, this trade is taking too long. It should have given us basically give us the money we need. Basically should have given us the money we need. So it's Friday. I can't be losing a lot of money on Friday. If anything, I should lose very small. But I feel like this trade is still going to go away. Like Chelsea gonna go away. So let's just wait and see. Hopefully 15 minutes hold like this. The next one could just pop to the down. Can just pop to the downside. This one can just pop to the downside. So let's just wait and let's see. So 2 more minutes to the end of this 15 minutes candle. Let's see how that closes, and let's you know what we to do from here in next 15. Alright guys, so we have 1 more minute to the end of the candle, and the candle we're seeing drawdown. I see in drawdown, guys. I see in drawdown. So let's see how the 15 minutes close. I can say that a 5 minutes candle is actually pushing up, which is crazy. So guys, I'm looking to manage my trade now. I'm managing my trade. This trade is breaking the high, so I'm managing my trade here. I'm closing some positions here and waiting for it to turn. Candle is flipping bullish, so this is very bad. It's very bad. So we're out of the trade. Risks were managed. The trade was very managed, guys. I gave you guys room to close off if when you're around here. Like you can close off some of your trade if you're not feeling it. So that was it. Like you can close off if you're not feeling the trade. So risks were managed. I manage my risks well. I'm okay with the way I manage the risks, manage the whole trade, manage everything. The trade might actually start pushing back down. You get me? It might push back down because the 30 minutes is much valid. The 30 minutes also is much valid, but it doesn't go against my whole setup, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So this is where we'll wrap it up, guys. We waited for the trade. We waited for our setup. Waited for anything. Price didn't do exactly what we want. The only thing is that if we have entered off the flip here, would have easily move our stock to break even sooner or later. Do you understand? That's just the only thing. Guys. That's the only thing. So let me put the write up. Stop loss hit. But you see, but if you're saying you still put your initial stop loss, you can see hold. For me, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with my risks. I'm proud of myself with the way I manage this trade. It was well managed. I like the risks from 30 something to losing just losing like 17 people. So that's it. Stop loss hit, but risks well managed. So that's it for you guys. So I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if I just noticed that I have some other plans for today, but I'll let you guys know if it's possible, if I'm going to be active for NFP. I'll let you guys know if I'm going to try NFP as well. So see you guys where we see. It's a wrap for the week. I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of every show we place this week and everything. I'm just going to give you a breakdown. I'm going to see it on the chat. So see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everyone for coming to watch the stream. Much appreciated, much love. So see you guys in the next one. See you guys from C. Peace out. Bye. That's it.